Hi, I'm Sarah Barker, founder of Connect Our Elders, and today I'm here with Tina Buchanan. She is the CEO of Visionary Care Consultants, and we're going to learn about who she is and why she started Visionary Care Consultants. Thank you, Tina.
Thanks for having me, Sarah. And thank you for asking that big question, right? So let me tell you a little bit about myself and why I created Visionary Care back in 2017. So I never thought in a million years that I would have an aging care business. So let me start with that. So my story goes way back to school, and I thought I wanted to work with children in my master's program for social work at San Diego State. But little did I know that my placement in my undergrad would basically change the full direction of my life. And I was placed in a nursing home. Kicking and screaming, I went, not very happy, not really feeling connected. And the very first client I met, we're just going to call her Mary for purposes of confidentiality. She changed the trajectory of my life. And I just gained so much wisdom and knowledge from her. And she had a great life and had so much to share and was just a great eye-opening experience for me. And that's how I really started in elder care. And from there, I decided to spend some time working in the nursing homes. I also worked in San Diego County in multiple areas of home health. And what I loved about home health and working with the elder patients is that it's an honor to walk into someone's home and be in their space and for them to allow us to help them navigate this time in their life. Mm-hmm. So I've always felt very honored to be in the presence of our elders who have done so much for us. Mm-hmm. And so that's one of my big reasons of starting Visionary Care.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that deeper why, and I think that that's so important for families or clients that will be working with you guys, is to understand your deeper why behind why you started Visionary Care. So could you share more about, so you've shared why you developed this passion for caring for elders, but specifically, what was your path and why did you start Visionary Care Consultants?
Mm-hmm. So to get a little deeper, in 2017, my grandparents, who are like my parents to me, I would go with them every summer to my grandma's house. And she was, she took me shopping for my prom. She was at every first big event in my life. And my grandfather was a veteran and a business owner and a very hardworking man. And in 2017, they both declined and were nearing the end of their life. And I watched my mom struggle and her siblings struggle with navigating their end of life. Mm-hmm. And I was often involved because of my relationship with the family. And my grandparents would just say to me, I don't want to go to the doctor anymore. I don't want to go to the hospital. Like, this is my time. And I was the one that really had to have the conversation with my mom and her siblings to allow them the ability to understand that this was quality of life for them. Mm-hmm. So my grandmother was a terrible diabetic for many, many years. And everyone in the family always wanted to control that. And they often struggled with that because they knew it wasn't good for her. But at this end of her life, in April of 2017, she decided that I just want to have a comfortable end of life with my husband, whatever that means, right? Mm-hmm. So if that means ice cream and her blood sugar spikes, so be it, right? We're not going to fix the diabetes, but this is a quality of life for her. Mm-hmm. My grandfather was the same way. They would call him like Goldilocks because he had his cup of coffee and it had to be just right. So it'd be like, oh, it's too cold. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, it's just right. They called him Goldilocks at the end of his life. And what was really funny is he just wanted at the end of his life to drink his Michelob Ultra. That was his thing. Like my grandmother wanted the ice cream and the sugar, and my grandfather just wanted his Michelob Ultra, and they would fight with them over, should you really be having that, this, that, and the other. And after navigating their end of life with my family, and they both passed very peacefully in June and July of 2017, one right after another, I realized that life is too short and that I needed to use my gift to help other people. And I know this personally. I've seen how it can be cohesive and a great end of life. And I've also seen how if you don't have an advocate in your corner who knows the system and who can have hard conversations, I think that's a key word, hard conversations.
Yes.
And respect end of life wishes. The end could be so disastrous, right? And all we want is for people to age with dignity and grace and die with dignity and grace and integrity. So that's what visionary care is all about with my why.
I just got the goosebumps. That is beautiful. Absolutely. I mean, isn't the whole point to quality of life and comfort and die with a sense of happiness?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much for sharing with me the deeper why behind who you are, your experiences, and what really, really, visionary care consultants is formulated upon. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sarah.